All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. We in for a little bit of nonsense because boy, women say the darndest of things. Boy, let's go ahead and get to it.
So I just walked out on a man in the middle of our workout at the gym because he tried to play in my face. Now, to give you a little backstory, this man has been following me. I met him once a while ago. He's been following me. I made a post about needing to get back in the gym and how I'm being inconsistent. He was like, I can help you. I took him up on the offer. He's cool. I was like, okay, cool. Let's just be gym buddies. That's it. Like, I need somebody to hold me accountable, and that's fine. So we did go work out. Everything was cool. The first time we worked out, it was good. I was like, hey, you want to do this again? Like, it was cool. Now, after the workout session, he did express romantic interest. Do I know that men are attracted to me? Yes. I'm not stupid doodle dumb. But does that mean I'm about to be with you, date you? No, we're just doing the gym thing. I very much keep men at an arm's length and a distance at all time. But he was like, if you ever want to go on a date, I am feeling you. I was like, I know you were attracted to me because, again, I'm not stupid. But I'm like, let's do the gym thing.
So
I think this is good. I'm not really looking at...
It's like, duh, but I mean, you don't have to say it like that. Look, you are not obligated to date every guy that tries to pursue you. I have no problem with that, right? I do think it's kind of weird, and you know what I mean? Maybe it's just me. I live in the Twilight Zone, obviously. I think it's weird to accept even hanging out with a guy if you know that you're not into, you know what I mean? If you claim that you know that men are attracted to you, you know that he hit you up because he's attracted to you. So if you knew that you weren't interested, why would you even go to meet him in the first place? But that's neither here nor there.
Date right now. We're just going to be gym buddies. So we're in the gym today, right? We're doing our workout. Everything's going well. And then there was this woman that approached him. So I don't say nothing. I just kind of looked at her. Now, she did look my way, and she was like, hey, I saw you. And I was like, oh, my God, that's my dad. Turns out the woman is his daughter. Now, we had just talked about the daughter. I think the first time we worked out, we talked about the daughter. So I'm familiar with her. She's not familiar with me, right? So they're having about a 3-minute conversation. They chopping it up, as they should. But at no point during this conversation did he even look over to me, or did he even say, oh, hey, that's my friend Sheila. We're working out. Simple. We're gym buddies. All you could have did was introduce me. But you didn't. So she walks away, and he kind of seems like we're about to continue this workout.
Hold on, guys, I'm sorry. I have to do my due diligence, and I have to tell you guys all the facts. So before you wonder why I'm about to go in on this broad, because we're going to go back and listen to that nonsense that she just said. All this is nonsense, right? Everything that she's saying is nonsense, and we're going back. I'm sorry. It's like that today. Look, before I go in on this chick, I need you to understand why I'm going to go in on this chick. And so here we go. I need you guys to see this. You see that? I walked out on my gym date because I have standards. Now, you heard this woman. Sorry for the technical difficulties in the background. Sorry, I'll fix that. But y'all, you see that this woman is calling this a gym date on social media when she posts this story, right? Now, let's go back. Let's go back to what this broad just said. She's calling this a gym date. She's already calling this a gym date, right? So, based off of her story, she has no intentions of dating this man. She has no intentions of taking him serious, doesn't really want to get to know him outside of him being her gym buddy. But now, all of a sudden, after post story, now, oh, it's a gym date. Now, let's really discuss this, because
at an arm's length and a distance at all time. But he was like, if you ever want to go on a date, I am feeling you. I was like, I know you were attracted to me because, again, I'm not stupid. But I'm like, let's do the gym thing. I think this is...
And it always be the women that's only slightly above average that be the ones that, that be the ones that just are the most arrogant. That's the crazy part. Have y'all ever noticed that? It's not the baddest chicks that are the most arrogant. It's not the ones that are, that are natural, like 8s and 9s and 10s that are that arrogant. Some of them do be arrogant. Yeah, I'm not saying they don't be. But I'm saying, have you noticed that it be the ones that are like adjustable 6s? You know what I mean? The ones that can pass for an 8 depending on how they dress up. You know what I mean? Those, they be the most arrogant ones. I'm just saying, think about it, dude.
good. I'm not really looking to, date right now. We're just going to be
gym date. You're on a gym date, but you're not looking to date right now.
Buddies. So we're in the gym today, right? We're doing our workout. Everything's going well. And then there was this woman that approached him. So I don't say nothing. I just kind of looked at her. Now, she did look my way, and she was like, hey, I saw you. And I was like, oh, my God, that's my dad. Turns out the woman is his daughter. Now, we had just talked about the daughter.
How old are y'all? Jesus.
I think the first time we worked out, we talked about the daughter. So I'm familiar with her. She's not familiar with me, right? So they're having about a 3-minute conversation. They chopping it up, as they should. But at no point during this conversation did he even look over to me, or did he even say, oh, hey, that's my friend Sheila. We're working out. Simple. We're gym buddies. All you could have did was introduce me. But you didn't. So she walks away, and he kind of seems like we're about to continue this workout. To which I got off the machine, and I was like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable with that. I felt very unseen. Like, we're platonic friends, and you could have just introduced me. Now, you did express romantic interest, and with you having not used me, as they're not familiar with me, right? So they're having about a 3-minute conversation. They chopping it up, as they should. But at no point during this conversation did he even look over to me, or did he even say, oh, hey, that's my friend Sheila. We're working out. Simple. We're gym buddies. All you could have did was introduce me. But you didn't. So she walks away, and he kind of seems like we're about to continue this workout. To which I got off the machine, and I was like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable with that. I felt very unseen. Like, we're platonic friends, and you could have just introduced me. Now, you did express romantic interest, and with you having romantic interest, you should have for sure introduced me. Which lets me know, like, are you hiding something? You ashamed of me? Because I'm that girl. What you got to be ashamed of? What you hiding me for? I can't be hidden. I show up too big. I thought about interjecting myself, but why would I do that? This is your daughter. You two were having a conversation. You could have just simply turned to me and said, hey, this is Sheila. This is so-and-so. So it lets me know you're not ready for me. If we were to date, you're not the type of man that I need you to be. Because if you expressed a little romantic interest in me, there was no way that you shouldn't have introduced me to your daughter. You're not trying to, for whatever reasons. I don't have time to figure out why. I don't care of the reason why. I'm gone. Because you asked me to be here. You reached out to me. You were like, hey, I'm adamant about working out with you. If it was platonic, it could have been an introduction. Either way, I don't play that game. So I left. It looks like I will be going back to work out by myself. But I'm like, if you couldn't stand up and be a man and be a leader and just introduce in the friend stage, there's no future with us. And if it really were friends, if we truly were friends, you could have introduced me. So I don't know what the game is, but I'm not here to play it. So I just walked out on...
Look, okay, first of all, broad, look, you put that man in the friend zone. Women have this thing where they do this inconsistent thing where they want to play this cat and mouse game. Oh, I don't like you. I just want us to be friends. But I want you to treat me like you're pursuing me, though. I want you to do that because they want you in their back pocket. What alpha male strategy? Shout out to him. He used to call them, you got women, they want these beta male providers. Then you got these women that want you to simp for them and want you, they want you to they want the power. They don't even like you. They just want the power. They want to know that you'll do anything for them. You got these women who will sit up and play with your feelings and cause you unnecessary stress because they don't want you. They don't want you, but they want you to want them. That's the truth of the matter. These type of women are the absolute worst. They are the absolute worst. I'm sorry. I am not here for it. This is absolute insanity. And then you want to get on social media and talk about, oh, I got standards. No, you don't. You're a piece of trash. You are a piece of trash. And the truth is, at the end of the day, you did him a favor because you not dealing with him is saving him a lot of unnecessary stress down the line because you are trash. That's the truth. Look at me when I'm saying it. I'm saying it. You are a disgusting person. That's disgusting. You take this man who you said in the beginning that you weren't looking to deal with anybody right now. You took this man, brought him out. He's willing to still spend time with you, still willing to be your friend, still willing to socialize with you. A lot of guys would have ghosted you. They would have ghosted you. First time you say, I don't want to be, I'm not looking to do that with you. Okay, never hear from him again. Or you'll just hear from them when they feel like hitting you up. This is insane. This is insanity. You cannot make this up. This woman did not want him. You didn't want him, but yet and still, you're holding him to the same standards and expectations as if he is someone who is pursuing you, as if he is someone who has a chance with you. So now you're using that as an excuse to disqualify him so you don't feel bad about being a trashy person. Let's just call it out. This don't make no sense, man. You get on this internet with a straight face, talking about you got standards. Talking about, oh, he needs to step up and be a man. If we really being real, y'all not friends. Y'all not friends. You just met. You just met. And if it's platonic, why do you care? Y'all be sending these mixed signals, just masters of mixed signals, and then be just butthurt when you don't get the result that you're looking for. This is insane. You cannot make this up. Kevin said, Kevin, where are you? Please. He's probably turning his grave right now. This is insane. You cannot make this up. You can't, bro. This woman literally got on this internet and is trying to shame this man because she put him in the friend zone because she's inconsistent and wishy-washy. But this is modern women nowadays. I'm just saying. Not all, not freaking all. But this is modern women nowadays. A lot of women are like this. Yeah, I might be a little bit triggered. A lot of women are like this.